Hi, I'm Julie Cornejo, and today I'm going to show you how to remove unwanted permanent hair color using Wella Color Charm Powder Lightener and Activating Lotion. I like using these products to remove color because it gives you a gentle, controlled amount of color removal, especially if you're trying to just go 1 to 2 levels lighter. However, if you're trying to go more than 2 levels lighter on your own hair, I highly recommend going to see a professional stylist. So this is my client, Tony. She has a regrowth of a natural level 4 with some gray and level 2 permanent color through some of her mid-length. She wants to stay a brunette, but she wants to go a little bit lighter. So I'm going to mix 1 ounce of Wella Color Charm Powder Lightener and 2 ounces of Wella Color Charm Activating Lotion. And I'm only going to apply from that line of demarcation through to the hair that is dark only. I'm going to avoid the root area, and I'm also going to avoid the lightened ends. So the first thing I'm going to do to remove the unwanted color from Tony's hair is I'm going to section her hair into 4 sections. So the first section will be down the center to the nape, from the front of her head to the nape. And the next section will be across the top of the head from one ear to the other ear. The reason for doing the sectioning is that it keeps the color processing evenly and neatly. So when you're doing lightening, you want to make sure that you're working very neatly. The first section I'm going to take is going to be a fine section in the back. And the other thing I'm going to do when I'm lightening, in order for this lightener to just stay in this area right here, when I apply, you'll notice that I'm just going to very lightly feather through the line, from the line of demarcation through the dark hair, avoiding the new growth and avoiding the lightened ends. The color is really going to be only where the hair is dark. So if you're doing this at home on your own, you want to really focus on applying the color only to the dark area. What I'm going to do to make sure that I don't have any of that lightener on any of the other hair, because as soon as I take this section, apply the color, I'm going to lay it this way. So I'm going to place a foil, and you can get foils at the beauty supply, or you can use the foils you have in your kitchen. And you're going to just pull the color on, so none of that lightener is going to get onto the foil. So now I'm going to show you the first section. I like to use a comb to just make sure that I have no tangles in the hair before I apply the color. So you're going to take some color, and you're just going to apply it to that dark area. And I'm going to apply it underneath as well, just to the dark hair. And I'm using my brush more vertically than horizontally to get a really nice application. So you can see that it's feathered from the line of demarcation just on the dark area. I'm going to set my brush down, and that's when I'm going to grab my foil. So I'm just going to lay this right on top of the foil, and then I'm going to go ahead and move to my next section. Again, you want to try to work with fine sections of hair so that you get a nice even application. So again, I'm going in. I'm just going to be going from the line of demarcation just on the dark hair color and on the back as well. And you want to make sure when you're lightening that you're getting enough product. That will also help your lightening results. We're only looking to go 1 to 2 levels lighter. So what you're going to be looking for is a similar color to what you see on her ends, more of an orange or a reddish orange. At that point is when you're going to want to remove the color. So I'm going to continue to work all the way around the head in all 4 of these sections in the same way. When I move to the next section, I will be pulling all the hair back down, removing the foil, going to the next back section, and applying it exactly the same way in all 4 of the quadrants. So as I'm working through the back of this section, I'm noticing that the dark hair color goes all the way through the ends and the shorter length of her hair. So what I'm going to be doing is actually applying the lightener all the way to the ends in the bottom part of our hair. Basically anywhere you see dark color, you want to apply this lightener. So now that I've gotten to the bottom, I'm going to pull all of these sections back down so that they will lay nicely within this quadrant. So I'm going to just remove my foil, take all of my hair that I have previously lightened, and I'm going to lay it all back down within that section. Now I'm going to move over to the next section. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe off my hands. You will be wearing gloves when you do this, and you want to avoid having lightener on your hands and then touching the hair in any other areas. So be mindful of your cleanliness when you're working this particular color removing situation. So the next thing I'm going to do is exactly what I did in the last section. I'm going to go to this quadrant. I'm still working in the back, and I'm going to take a nice fine section. I'm going to use my comb for this. You can use the back of the tint brush if you want to. I find that I get a little cleaner section when I'm starting by using the comb and just combing through. So I'm going to go ahead and use my lightener again right here where it's dark, and you can see on her ends here it's light, so I'm not going to be applying it there, just from the line of demarcation in a feathering motion on the front of the section and on the back of the section. And then again, I'm going to pick up that same foil, I'm going to place it on her head, and I'm going to go ahead and drape that section over the foil so it doesn't touch the other hair. So I'm going to continue to do this throughout all 4 sections. So as I'm working through these back sections, I'm looking for this hair overall to be a red, orange, or orange tone. That's what you're going to be looking for as an end result. When I see that, I'm going to go ahead and wash her hair, and then I want to apply a permanent hair color to Tony's hair. Because she's covering gray, and now we're removing this unwanted dark tone, we're going to go with a level 4 color in a neutral tone. And that's how she will be able to get the result that she's looking for, which is a lighter brown shade. We're back, and Tony's hair is a nice, even brunette tone. We first removed the unwanted color and then applied Color Charm Permanent Gel 4N with 20 volume on her roots to ensure it covered the gray hair. I used the same shade, Color Charm Permanent Gel 4N with 10 volume on the mid-length and ends. I think her hair color looks fantastic. The end result is rich and shiny, exactly what she wanted. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about any of our Wella Color Charm products, go to colorcharm.com. Thanks for watching.